Oh, welcome back to the museum. Just turn the sound of the tractor down my ears. I'm probably have to turn it down for you, but we've had 2 more deliveries of older gear come in. We're just going to have a quick look at them. And we've got a John Deere baler, both balers. This is a John Deere, rather a nice model. And for those who care, this is the SOB one, which as far as I'm aware still works. I haven't tried it lately. And we've got the Far baler. Now we're going to be doing some hay, or we were going to be doing some hay today, but I've just looked at the weather and I think we might have to hold that for a day. It's going to be quote the old name the old pub group. It's going to be wet by the looks of it fairly soon. Now one thing I did discover, I was cutting the right, I was trying to fertilise the wrong pieces. This piece, this end, can be cut, will grow, but it's not actually field grass or meadow grass. Well, it's not field grass, it's meadow grass. But whereas we get up to this end, here you can actually see where I've gone over with the weeder. I didn't finish it all, got most of it done. This is actually field grass, so this can be fertilised. Sort of put that straight. Now we've done one other little bit of work. We've finally got round and cut that hedge down a bit. Now I'll show you what I mean when we get round there. I'm going to have to put those balers away before it starts to rain. I think that'll be tomorrow before we do any more there. We might actually go for a little bit of drive around and a little bit of talk about this particular map. The bigger picture of the map. Now, Farmer Klein did an excellent, one of his excellent run-throughs. I think I better just move out the way. I seem to be walking through me here. But because he didn't have the Merman Museum edition, and nor was anybody else except for Darren as far as I'm aware. But Darren's the only one who can give it out, and I am not going to give it out. But as you can see, I've cut the hedge down, so now the visitors can get on here. May just have to cut this bit down. But you've got a good through now, even at the bottom step, all the way around. If you're this end, it gets worse if you get around here, so I'm going to have to just cut this one down a bit too. Guilty secret, I went to the GE and just pulled the hedge under the ground a bit more. It works. Don't knock it. If it works, it's good. And I'll probably do the same here, but what I might do is just want to tilt it a bit so we got a little bit of a step, or shrink that and clone another piece of hedge to put in this. Shrink this back a bit. These are quite long lengths, if I remember right. Well, you can see this is one length here. And I only really want to take it back to about a hair, I would have thought. But I'll get on and do that. But if you're up on the top step, it doesn't matter, you've got perfect through all the way through. Well, almost perfect when you sit down. But here, look at that. Wonderful, I'm quite proud of myself. I played around with GE and got it to do what I want again. That's not always the case. Yes, that's fine. Most people will be standing there. Be a bit like a football match. They'll be standing. Or, to our Americans, a soccer match. I actually used to go to football quite often. I was a member of Norwich City until all-seater stadium came in. For the best of reasons they came in, but I couldn't stand sitting there to watch a football match. I had to be up on my feet. Apart from the fact you get someone annoying next to you, it's flaming difficult to move if you're seated. If you're standing, you just edge away slowly, or quickly. Right, what I'm going to do is we're going to have a look around the actual map today, and I will fast forward through. Let's see, which one shall we take? I want something open. I'm not going to take this one up. I use this quite a bit. Oh, better we will take this one. It's the only open one I've got out. The rest, most of the rest have been put away. I've got the Ursus, but I don't think I really want to be messing about with that for too long. So there's not going to be much work done today. Yeah, so what else is new here, you say? But what we will do is just pull these away. Find somewhere to keep these. I may well on this bit have to put in another vehicle store, because there's a limit to how much we can cram into these stores, especially some of these things we don't like reversing. Yeah, I'm terrible at reversing. Have we got any room? We have some room still this side. So I've got the tractors in. They will go in 3 rows of 3, so we get 9 in there. Combine, well, I'm not certain if I already put the combine away. If not, that one will probably go in there. It's my normal place with combine. Oh, there's some room here. Let's see if we can back this in. Now, reversing with these sort of tools is not my forte. I will tell you that now, and you'll find out when I hit things back here. Yeah. Not quite right, are we? I thought I'd talk a little bit about the extras on this map, especially the latest update. Now I have all the extras on there, but I won't be using many of them. But I'll just put the other banner away, won't it? Now Stu is rather worried now when he comes to deliver things, and he delivered the virus. But we got half the volunteers out to make certain that the business stayed well away from where he was coming in. Yeah, we all know that Stu is not slow, shall we say, when he's driving about in his truck. I was going to pick him up myself, but that low loader, I think we got rid of it. I hope so. Come at the character, or come at the game again for a moment. That low loader is not very good. That wants straps on it. I can't see any reason why you can't have straps on. In real life, you would actually strap or chain down anything that's on the back, like this stuff. In fact, someone got done not so long ago, a driver, when a traction engine fell off the back of his low loader and crushed a guy in a car because he hadn't done the chains up. He got done, rightly so. But it shouldn't be on the wit of a modder, hopefully, to mod that to put straps on which will hold equipment down. Don't know if that's possible. Or at least put a better locking script in, which actually locks things in, and have something that looks like chains holding down. It wouldn't actually go over the top, but I think I'm going to take the MAN out. Yeah, I'm going to take the MAN. It's going to be quicker than this. Well, I use this a lot. I could take one of the Olivers out. Not today, I don't think. Could take that. Don't know where the other Oliver is. I'm just going to have a quick... Not overly keen on the dirt skin on the wheels, but never mind. I'm not certain if I've got a tractor working around here somewhere, or one left here anywhere. Can't remember what I did with the other Oliver. Just have a look. What we've done in here, this is more an update than actual work. Can't remember. I finished putting the spuds in, by the way. They're all planted. And I fertilised just about everything here. Yep, looks like we cleaned this up. And there's the spuds. You can see all in, all nicely in. And we have got some tools especially for that. And this is one what was which still hadn't been ploughed or cultivated. No, it's just pull in and have a look, see what we've got here. I want to see what. Don't want that. Yeah, all been fertilised one stage. Oh, here, most of it's the full 3 stages. There's bits what have been missed, but we're not going to worry about that. And you can see here where this is grass here, and we got most of it. But this bit is where it goes into the muck heap, so we couldn't really do much about that. We missed a bit in the middle there. Oh, well, never mind. Where's the other Oliver? It's got me concerned. We've got a lot of stuff on here. That's that Oliver. That's the Fiat, and that one's washing. That's the one I knew. What's the other one? Oh, here's the other one. Well, just for a good friend Chris, who happens to like all of us, I'll take this one out. This we will just have a little run around the map. I think I've already done it once, but that was before it's updated. So I think we'll have a little run around now, so before it starts to rain. And I'm not, dare not start hay production today. We can start it tomorrow, then get some of the volunteers to put some more stuff in the ground. I might wait now until late spring before we actually plant anything else. I'll tell you what, when Stu came in, it was touch and go whether he's going to stop for these barriers or not. Those who know Stu and his driving will know what I mean. Alright, now I'm not going to go through try and close them both together. Do them one at a time. They have worked, they have stopped the visitors trying to drive in here. I haven't got round yet to putting the vehicles down on the mouth of the museum, but that will come. There isn't but any up here because we may need all the parking space we can get. I'm pleasantly surprised and pleased by the number of visitors we had. And yes, Buck, you were right. My opening speech made it all worthwhile when I saw that people were really interested. Right, going to have a look at the main farm. This is where we can see most of the changes. This has now got all the whistles and bells it's on this map. It is a very, very nice map indeed. And we just go over here, and I think we turn up the next one. I think this is a very, very nice map indeed. Now, if you haven't played it, do yourself a favour, get a copy. It's on PCSG, and this is running now around 60. Since I remade the shader cache, it's been a lot better. I found that what it was, I had 2 files in there. You should only really have one in your shader cache folder, and some time when it crashed on me, I had written another folder, and that's trying to read the 2. Now we've got, for example, over here we have got fruit trees. Now these were here originally, and these ones actually need stuff. They need water and manure or compost. And I think they've been done too so that the foliage actually works in with seasons. This is built with seasons in mind, this map. And I'll come out of the cab so we can look round a bit better. Now we come up to the main farm. This is where most of the changes are taking place There is a lot of Easter eggs on this map too. By Easter eggs, for those who don't know, I mean little extras that the map authors put in, which doesn't actually, well, which are not actually listed anywhere for you to find. And look, I do like this. Oh, look, golden doodle puppies for sale. Right. Now, first we have a quick look at the chicken. No, the chickens, and I killed a whole load off, but it don't look like half these. And now got the tech farm. This is the LS Modern Company stuff, all built in. Press the button, fills up with water. Straw goes in here. Eggs, when there is any, comes here, but because there's no feed for them, and feed goes in here, and we haven't fed any. This is where you drop off for more chickens. The main thing is with the animals, because he's got also now got for sheep and cattle. He's got the what they call it now, the one where it actually uses the grass in the paddock to feed the animals, for sheep and cows. This works. I can't for the life. Grazing mod. That's it. It's got the grazing mod built in. You see, it's got these on all of them. No need to do it here because there isn't anything here. In fact, we bring this up. Grass and co-pasture, that tells you exactly how much is in there, and that will mean you don't have to go and cut grass for them, once you've still got plenty of grass in the pasture. Because if you eat all that, you have enough cattle or sheep to eat all the pasture grass, you have to go and collect them again. You have to go and get more grass. Come out here. Oh, and because this is all... So buttons on there. It's so well done, this map. I know I gush a bit about it, but and Darren is a friend, yes. But he's done such a flaming good job on this map. Everything looks right. Now, I'm not a great lover of American maps, but this one suits me, especially because he's done the one thing I'd never seen before. He's actually put the museum in, which is workable. You don't make any money on it, but it's workable. Now, on this too, there's no... I should just tell you, there's no manure pit for things. This is a silage pit, a silage bunker, but you actually have to collect the manure. That's out. You have to scrape it out. You have to do that for the pigs as well. So you actually have to work on it. But the big changes are that it's now got the full water trough mod on, all nicely installed, all nicely working. I don't know it costs money, let's have a look. No, it's got it free, yes, even better. Because you can, when you install the water trough mod, and I have done on a couple of maps. I'm not very good at installing it, but I have done on a couple of maps. You can put down whether you pay for it or not. There's the sheep pen, and this one also has the... I haven't been up here before, so I'm stuttering a bit. I can't remember if this opens or closes, this one. Looks like this is one gate that doesn't open. But you can get round that by coming in here, which does open. And drive around. And yes, I've never been here before, so the shader caches. The shaders are caching in. Be alright, once you've been around here once, that will write all that in and pick it up. Yes, better. So one problem when you delete your shader cache, you have to go all through that again. And this is where you buy your sheep. Right, with that, I think we had a good look round here. It helps if I actually go through the centre of the door, not to one side. We just shut these up. It's so well done. Now, if you consider again that this is Darren's first released map, he made the remake of Old Ridge but couldn't get permission of SOB to release it. So he decided to go ahead with his own. And I'm glad he did, because I can highly recommend this. Right, now we've been about 20 minutes messing about like this. Let's see if I find something to do. Well, we just have a quick look around some everything, especially if you've never seen this map. Most people have. I've already taken you on one tour, so this will just be one very quick tour. Part of the fact I might just want to put some more shaders in. So we go up this way. There's big fields. And they're very steep. This is hard work if you use more realistic, I can tell you that. But he's taken the figures from his actual area. This is built round his home area. And this is actually true figures, true field sizes. The slopes are right. Not unlike an alpine now. So alpine farming right now. So we just put it onto the cruise now. We just speed up a bit so we're not actually too far behind those. And you can see that the missions are here because all the AI farmers are working the fields. Actually, they're way ahead of me. That's Spuds over there, and it looks like they're shooting on first stage. Well, we're just gonna have a look at one field and we'll run our way back, and that's that one which was a real beggar to find. And I recommend anybody who gets this to run around the map a lot and just hunt out everything. We've already seen that abandoned farm near field 15, I think it is, near the museum. If you followed the series so far, and you can see we're still on field 4. It's massive. For me, who likes little fields, it is massive. Free, almost as far as the eye can see. And I must get back on the correct side of the road. Correct side of the road. This is one of our workhorses, Oliver. It's not quick, but I think I'll speed it a bit more now. Nothing far on. We'll take them up to 20 miles an hour. I'm not certain what speed the AI traffic is set to. Water down there. No, this is. Oh, that helped if I was keeping an eye on what I was doing. So I was looking down here. We'll just have a little trek down here. See, we've got water to the left of us, mountains to the right, and we're in a nice wooded bit. So if you like forestry, you can probably do some in here, but you might have to be careful they don't go in the river, or in the, not so it's a river or just a lake. From here it looks a bit like, whoa, let's have a look. Oh, it's a river. Oh, because it's the river up the top. I must get round and put that extended display mod in. Now we've got a field to a right hand side. You can't get to it from here. He's taken the leap out of Cavaliers Roy's books to hide the damn entrances, so we'll go around here until we find a way in. It's a field that when you get the map it's planted as poplar if you use it without seeds. I'm not certain if it's got in harvest state with seasons as it's poplar. I cannot remember now. Up here somewhere there should be an opening. I think we're up the top of the hill here. We go round the corner up the top of the hill. It's not an easy field to get into. It's 6. And the river plays a big part in this map. It meanders round the map. I think someone will want to bring up a model. You'll see how steep this hill is. This Oliver, which is not a weak tractor, is pulling hard to get up the hill. We're not going to look for anything else. Well, in case I come across any of the Easter eggs, I haven't found them all yet. I know Farmer Klein has. And he kept quiet on his walk through where they were. I think we do. You see the field down there. It's just a matter of getting down to it. So there's a nice hidden field. That's not it. We've just gone all the way around. We haven't found it. No, yes we have. There's 2 entrances close together to here. One bypass complete and this one. Let's see what's in here, if anything. Oh, rapes in here. Give you an idea. Field price. Now this is a small field, 173,000. Yes, I could buy it, but I'm not going to. Right, we now make our way back. This is one of the fields you actually start with. I have relinquished all the fields you start with. I think that's all the update bits from the last update. Thought I ought to really bring you up to date on that. As it says, there's overcast, the lights have come on. You've got a mushroom farm up there, which we have been to. I think a lot of these are real life places. 2 certainly aren't, or 3 aren't, sorry. BP's Christmas tree place, Farmer Klein's produce and Nairman's Grind are not real places and real companies. I might go back on the, I think, you put me right, Americans. Do you come 3 ways? The main roads? I just call main roads. Or trunk roads. There we are. Sawmill. All your normal sell points are on here. Not a production map. I don't think there's any production on there. Can't answer. Oh, there is. There's some milk, isn't there? Remember, I'll have a quick look at the milk factory. The BGA is here, and that's got some nice touches as well. And you find scattered around the place equipment which isn't yours but you can use. And here's one of them. This wheel loader. That's not yours, but you can use it to fill the BGA because it's a scooping. I haven't tried, but I will try later in the series. I should imagine you can dump, hopefully you can dump silage down anywhere and pick it up with the wheel loader. Right, find the main road. We're back, come back into town. You'd never guess this was actually based in Goldcrest until you get around this corner. So many of the Goldcrest maps are just a field to move slowly. The animals are brought in, all into the main farm. Darren didn't go that route. He completely rebuilt it. He moved things around to in the town. So there's the, I think that's a soccer pitch in there. Let's just pull over here and just have a look. I call it soccer because it's American. I should just be kind and not take the juice. Thunderbolt snack chat right here. No, this is actually this. Oh, well, it must be both. It must be American football and European soccer. This is a football pitch. Actually, not badly marked out. Should just be a little semicircle here over end, and a circle in the centre. And actually another little box just in here, the 6-yard box. Which would go around about where I'm walking here now. So you had your halfway line with a circle in the centre here, because that's for kick-offs. The team was kicking off as allowed to players inside that semicircle, but the defending side can't. They have to stand around the edge of the semicircle. And you stand. There you get good food here. What else we got? Oh yeah, because this is Farmer Klein, the famous Farmer Klein, one of the best producers of map reviews and map walk-rounds I've come across. And I like a lot of things on this map, and I will say Cavalier Roy's things open up, but you can actually get into it. So, oh yeah, it comes down the right button. That's it. And there's no sound effects. Fancy a Coke? I'm a Fimto person myself. As I said before, the joke I made before, I didn't realise Farmer Klein was that old. He's been in the area for 100 years. Makes him older than me. There we are, look, this is soccer star action. Female soccer, very good. Female football is very good, actually. As is female cricket. Oh dear, I just lost half the viewers, especially the Americans when I mentioned cricket. It's a game I happen to like. Love even. But most Americans can't see sense in it because it is quite slow. I don't like the biff bang wallop one day stuff, but that's just me. Now somewhere around here we should have my. I've just got to go and have a look at my place again. If I remember right, it's down the back here. I'm doing this because I clean forgot to fast forward, and when I went in, I realised that I couldn't be bothered to start recording again. How lazy can you get? And as I say, things have been moved around because in that centre there was where the vehicle dealer was, and now he's been moved more to the edge of town. What we got here? This is Merman Grain. Look at that. Now, I would think that a little country boy like me would have a place this size. These are just for show, these vehicles here. You can't drive these away. But it looks good. And it goes right onto the backs onto the field. Handy, I should imagine, to put a grain in there that Mermans takes, so you can just bring them across quickly. Tip, I should say, is more for belly emptiers, belly discharge, than tippers. So you might have to be a little bit careful there, especially if you're using something like the road train stuff. I really want to paint my main building. That looks terrible. Alright, well, we've seen that, so let's get back and see what there is to do. Well, as I say, you can see that this is Gold Crest, but most of it is so well done you can't tell. Aye, can I look at that? Just pulling across. Okay, I ran a stop sign, and I think we're about to get rain. I don't think this one's got interactive active sky on it. I know that Johnny V's last one, not extreme, certainly has, but I don't think this one has. Just one way to find it. Stop for one moment. Now clouds stand still. Give it down a nice steady 20. Speed limit 50. Yeah, we're not likely to do 50 in this. JCB may get close to it, but it's about... Oh, and the pickup truck and the lorry will. Oh, I did say I was going to pick up some more muck, so what we do for the last few minutes, we take this back, hook up to the bulk tray and go and pick up another load of muck and bring in. Now for tedders I'm going to use the hay bobs. I have got some other tedders which I might try, but my favourite, the SLB one, no longer works. There's something on one of the patches on FS17 seemed to stop it from working properly. I'm going to come back in the cab, onto the seat. I feel happier there. This is quite a nice model. This is one that Doc, let me have the link to, that's Dirty Tractor Doctor. This looks nice. Actually, I like the dirt skin on this too. It's not over the top and it looks about right. It should really look, if that's going a bit rusty when it really gets dirty. Well, I'm going to open these up. I'm going to leave them open. We're going to pick up some muck and that will be just an episode. Yeah, no farming done at all today. But as you can see, the weather is clear. It's coming in now, and it's soon going to be wet. Right, I'm going to park this over here. People can have a good look at it. And what I will be doing is, but it's my price. More and more tractors store some elsewhere and just bring them out when I need them for an episode. Right, well, shall we walk up here? Yes. I'm looking forward to using this. I haven't used this yet. Hope it works alright. I have the class... Oh, what pack is that called now? See if we can find it. I think I put it in here. Yeah, there we are. the matadors. I have those as well, but I think I'm going to use this little busy. We also have hey, this one here. That's a bit expensive though. And we have the Massies, of course. This is this is a nice one from the Massey pack. This isn't quite as nice, I have to say. This doesn't work either. It's more a pity. Corn picker. And I haven't managed to find anything else similar anywhere. I haven't looked over all the more dodgy sites, which I may have something, but where I have looked, there's nothing there. This really needs to go away as well, especially before it starts to rain. I don't really want that getting full of water. Oh, I forgot this all shelf stuff attached to the front. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put this. So I will be getting... In fact, have we got that? That might be easier if we have one of those in here. That's this. Just look to see what else I've got in the way of shelters. I've got a load of fences which I'm going to take out because I don't need those. Oh, we will use this. But no, we won't. Oh, let's look, it's just starting to rain now. We'll put it off the actual bits which are cut. Not so much which are cut, but which can be. That's if that's going to go on here, of course, and I don't think it is. Oh dear. A shame. Yeah, we know you can't be parted. Placed there. It can be placed. Oh, look at that. It can be placed on there, but not on the other grass. Well, we place it right up this end. Need to see where that is relative to everything else. Just going nuts on me. So I put it on here, but I don't really want to put it there. No, can we put it up here where we got the muck, or near where we got the muck? We turn that. Yeah, I think we'll put that in there. There we are. That'll do. Get rid of that. And we'll take this up there and just put... I've been meaning to put some more buildings in. I might have to put them in with GE if I want anymore, because I don't want to go down near the front lawn. But then again, I don't really want to put them in there in case I get too close to where the Stu delivers the stuff. You know what he's like. Get this under cover quickly. Oh, as quickly as a Ursus C45 can manage. That should do it. Nicely under cover. Oh, well, we might as well leave this up here actually, because I want the truck, and that'll be our last thing we do. We just go and pick up some. Could have left it under cover, but hey, it's used to that, and I ain't got rid of this yet, have we? Right. What I'm thinking about it. There you see what goes on the back, should go on the background. Sell that. Sell. Right, that's sold. That's better. We're going to pick up one load of muck. Look at me looking now. Come on, cab to do this. I could do it in cab. I have done it in the past, but I'm not going to today. So there, so. Just got it. Right now we get into cab. Now I want another load of muck in now, ready for next year. Then we should have enough muck to see us through. Now we've got to be careful on this because I could get Stu to do it. But I kind of like having the advertising of the museum on one vehicle. Okay, I have to thank Darren for doing that for me. I'm going to shut these up this time because I'm going to be away for a little while. So next time, the rain should be over. We'll probably move on a day and we do this the next morning. Still be, we'd be in mid-spring. Yeah, still be in mid-spring. Yeah, look, I've got 9 days on this one. Should be very careful going down here in case of visitors coming up. And even more careful coming out onto the main road, as you can't actually see properly. Oh, we got out safe. Well, as safely as I ever get out. Oh, because we're quicker than the cars around us, which I don't really want our undertaking. It's my European or British upbringing. You don't overtake on the wrong side. Oh. Well, I have done on my motorbike, but shh. Right, so that is a little bit of a look round, extra bit of a look round of Willow River Farm. The Willow River is a feature of it, as you'd expect. It's an excellently well done map. I know Farmer Klein loved it. I love it mainly because of the Old Richmond Museum. It's a brilliant idea. No, because I've got to try and back into the muck heap. No, that will be... Oh, he's not going to turn. He is going to turn. You realise there's 2 on that junction. Perhaps I should stay away from that particular junction, but I think he came off worse this time. Hopefully it was a different driver. I don't know how many you're allowing us that bottom on it now. Also, Darren has done that nasty trick and not made it that easy to get into places. He's parked things just in the right place. Luckily, this is one of those mods, and this is you can auto load it, which is my price well, because I wouldn't want to have to load this by hand. And I have got the extra little mod here, the light mod on here, just to play with it. You see they all show up down here. Oh, I will put the... Actually, did we get one without? We did, didn't we? We got one without beacons. No, we don't really want beacons. Right, I think I will take a shot of this. It's as good a shot as I'm likely to get. Nice and bright. just to show it's not always sunny on Farming Sim. That's the one thing I do like. One of the many things I like about seasons. It's not always the same weather. It's dynamic. It changes through the day. So does the light levels. And that's one thing that some people don't like about it. But it's horses for courses. This suits me. Oh, we are full. Right, let's get the hell out of here. We'll take it back, and on the way back I will do my wind down. So just to remind you, next time we will be doing hay. I've got some more seeding to do. Oh god, I've got to go past this junction again. I better run a red again, did I? Stop sign now, let's have a look. No, I didn't actually. No stop on this side. So I'm going to say I didn't run a stop. I did. It must be a different junction. The other one I certainly run a stop sign. I want to get across before he gets there, because they don't stop, you know. They just do not stop. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, how about subscribing? This museum will be running certainly until 19 launches, and maybe slightly longer than that. I'm enjoying making it at the moment. I'm enjoying the little problems, some of this older equipment, and in some cases not that well modded equipment. They're trying to sort those little problems out. If you know of any old equipment, not tractors, I've got more than enough tractors, but other things, especially a corn picker. I haven't got one. I want a corn picker. Oh, I almost missed my turn. Oh, I bet that driver's swearing at me now. Well, you can see how hard this is. You wouldn't better go a bigger trailer on this. I don't think the road train would work too well there. Not with really powerful units. Anyway, yes. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have new people aboard. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them. I don't mind if you post links to places as long as that's clean and family orientated. I don't want the naughty nurse type links. Thank you. I might personally, but I don't want them on the channel. Where else? Oh, you might have noticed too at the top here, since Darren done this, I haven't bothered to put the fence back, and I left that clear. I don't really need it. I'm just gonna if visitors go in there and get into the muck, it's their lookout, not mine. Oh, it is a horrible day. Oh, it really is. No, I need to put that alongside the other heap. Whoa. I'm come out cab to do this because I cannot see where I am. And that should be enough muck then to get us through next year. What do we get? Oh yes, and whilst we're clearing the muck out, it's man saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.